Alright guys, when you first get a new semi-truck right from the dealer, you're always going to have to do this. I know you guys think that when you buy a new truck, everything's good on it, you don't have to check anything out. You do. That's the most critical pre-trip, because then you can make sure everything's tight, whatever, good from then on. But when it first rolls off the showroom floor, there's a handful of things that you are going to want to check. The tightness of all the coolant clamps is probably number one. And I've never had a truck, a brand new truck off the showroom floor, and I've had quite a bit, that didn't have a coolant leak right from the factory. Just the heat, when it expands and contracts and everything, it'll adjust the size of those hoses. But other things you need to look out for is just make sure all the plugs are plugged in, all the lights are working and everything. Obviously, sometimes that happens, just to a lesser extent. Another thing too is, so my friend just got a brand new truck, and they had to disconnect some of the air lines to the brake chambers and everything, so that when it was stacked, it'd have brakes, to be able to slow down on the trucks behind it. And they mismatched the emergency and the service line. Bam! You didn't have any brakes. Which, oddly enough, it actually still released the brakes. So that's odd to me. But check the hoses, air hoses, and everything. I had one truck, brand new out of the showroom floor. The heat didn't work. And they had to replace thermostat module. So the point is, when you guys get a brand new truck, check the tires, check bolts, check the belts, tensioner, pulley, and all that, and check your coolant level also, because once those thermostats open up and you get a couple heat cycles in, it's probably going to suck in a little bit more coolant into all the cavities that did not have coolant in before. We call it burping. So yeah, check all that out, and maybe even check the oil level for sure. Actually, I don't know why I said maybe, for sure. Check the oil level, because the same principle as the coolant and everything. Just make sure you go over your truck really good when you first buy one.